if someone just is present with me and listens, I have the feeling that this person is taking me seriously, that this person is really interested in what I have to say. And I feel that I matter. I feel that I matter and that there's someone who holds me with his presence and attention and awareness. So that already makes a huge difference. When someone else is capable of just being there even in silence with me, without needing to fix me, to coach me. It's just being there. It's such a gift. And I really wish that you can have this experience for yourself as well. Welcome to today's Stream of Consciousness episode. Today on the topic of the art of deep listening, how to truly hear and be heard. This is a very fascinating topic to me because every day in our lives, there are plenty of situations where we can practice how to actually listen to other people and to ourselves. So I'm really looking forward to sharing my perspective on this topic with you today. All right, let's get started. When was the last moment where you felt that you were actually deeply listening to another person? You can browse in your memory, and maybe there's some situation that comes up where you felt, yes, I was deeply listening to this person, whatever that means for you in this current moment. Or maybe you can browse in your memory and go back to the last time that you felt that someone really, really listened to you. Maybe there's a situation that comes up. Maybe it's a very specific situation. Maybe it's a situation with a person that you know and love. And maybe you're actually with the sensation right now of, I don't know. I don't remember the last time that either someone else listened to you in a very deep way or that you listened to someone else in this way. And if you're having this experience, no worries. It's unfortunately quite normal in our society, how I observe it, that people struggle actually with listening to one another. That's why I created this episode. That's why I want to share my perspective on things with you. All right, the art of deep listening. So, first of all, I want to share with you why I think that it's important to listen in a deep way and to be listened in a deep way. If I want to share something that is important to me, where I feel that's maybe even very vulnerable to share, where I feel insecure about, or where I just want that this other person just really hears what I have to say. And the other person then either after one sentence interrupts me or looks out of the window. The fact of that is, on me personally, it has this impact that I feel hurt, that I have this story that the other person is not interested in what I have to say and what I have to share. And on the other side, if someone just is present with me and listens, I have the feeling that this person is taking me seriously, that this person is really interested in what I have to say. And I feel that I matter. I feel that I matter and that there's someone who holds me with his presence and attention and awareness. So that already makes a huge difference. And unfortunately, in our society, I didn't see any institution that taught us from the very beginning how to do so. I learned that through various person development trainings, courses, and retreats, and realized that in these settings, this way of listening was the most normal thing. And there I realized that conversations were much deeper, that the connection and meeting points were way more intimate, and where I felt that the connection within the group was way more coherent and strong. So I feel that if we actually want to make a shift and change in our society, learning how to listen deeply is such an essential skill. And I want to share a couple of aspects that form this way of listening for me. So, the first aspect, without particular order, for me maybe is listening not to respond, but to understand. That you can listen to the other person, not because you need to give an answer, but because you want to understand them, their experience, their inner world. The second one is listening for me is the art of providing a space where a thought, an experience, an idea can slowly grow. It's like giving oxygen to something that wants to breathe and grow. And if we interrupt and if we react too quickly, then there's not sufficient space around this thought, emotion, process, idea to unfold. So maybe you've heard already some people say holding space for others. For me, that's basically that. With my presence and awareness and attunement, providing this space for the other person and his or her inner world to unfold and show itself. And the third aspect maybe would be the holding an attitude of unconditional love and acceptance. That means for me that I hold a space where I won't judge. That the other person can say whatever they want and I won't judge. I will just listen. And that gives this other person the chance to hear him or herself, to develop and to grow. And just by me holding the space without judging, without interrupting, this is kind of this fertile ground. And I find this very, very beautiful. Like, for me, it's one of the most, precious things to do, that I just get to witness someone else unfold. And I find this so beautiful. It just touches me every time when I see that someone else dares to be themselves and express themselves, share themselves, question themselves, step by step. I find this so beautiful and so precious. So that's why I really enjoy doing that. And at the same time, I've experienced myself so often the benefit of someone else just really deeply listening without interrupting, without saying yes, 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 or yeah, I had the same thing. And back in that time when that happened to me, then just listening with presence. When someone else is capable of just being there, even in silence with me, without needing to fix me, to coach me, it's just being there. It's such a gift. And I really wish that you can have this experience for yourself as well. And I encourage you to practice that also with others. The art of deep listening, because that's how you can truly hear and listen others. And I believe that we can change other people. We can only inspire other people, and then they can decide to change themselves. So when you introduce this form of listening, maybe to your family, with your partner, friends, colleagues, then this might have a beautiful positive effect on them. And they might consider as well, this was good. I want more of this. And then I would like to practice that as well. So maybe you even get to taste this from others that you have inspired before by embodying this version of deep listening. And I believe that listening deeply is a skill that is very underrated and a skill that could transform our society in such amazing ways, because we would be able to really understand what other people need and feel and think. We would not need to guess half the way, because other people would dare to express themselves, because they would not have the fear of being judged. I believe that the innovation potential will skyrocket because people just dare to share their ideas openly and freely. So I believe deep listening is one of the most important skills. So I hope this was encouraging for you. I hope this was inspiring for you. And I'm really curious to hear about all your experiences that you will be having when practicing how to listen deeply to others and to yourself. And now I'm wishing you all the best and looking forward to the next time we get to connect on this next episode of Essence.